Welcome to this video about integrating between Miro and Kanban Zone. So we start by clicking our integrations, and this will bring up the marketplace where we've created two solutions for Miro, one going from Kanban Zone to Miro and one going from Miro to Kanban Zone. In this video, we will install both and show you how they work together. So let's start on this one, Miro to Kanban Zone. The first step is already established because remember, these are solutions that we've already created for you. So just click continue. Here you'll have your Miro account that's already established, and we're going to pick Kanban Zone from the Kanban Zone list and pick our board called Miro. Here, for the first time, you're going to have to establish a new connection, which we will call Miro so that we can use it for the next one again. We'll use the same one for both. And we are going to add the IDs. Those are going to be needed in this storage to keep everything in sync. So the ID for KZ Kanban Zone is KZ ID, and the ID for Miro is Miro ID. So just by typing this once, you will establish this storage connection. We will click continue, and we will get to the next step. So we've set up our connections. We're now going to continue. Here, we just need to select our Miro board, which is called conveniently Miro and Kanban Zone. So I'll just select that one from the list and click continue. That's it. We're configuring everything. Now it is done. We are going to click start, and the integration is now running. So we're going to close this and look at our empty board right here. And we're going to go into Miro and create a sticky. And you're going to see the challenge with a sticky is that they are not connected to Kanban Zone. So if I create Miro 1, it will do nothing in Kanban Zone because we do not integrate with stickies. We integrate with cards. So I'm going to convert this sticky into a card. And I did this one first because I noticed that when we convert a sticky to a card, there's something that happens on Miro that takes a little bit of time until it gets sent to Kanban Zone. But I'm going to create a second one here directly as a card this time, not starting as a sticky, and I'll call it Miro 2. You'll see probably Miro 2 is going to show up in Kanban Zone much faster than that Miro 1 I created. Don't worry, they will all show up just a little bit longer when you make that conversion. But remember, we only integrate with cards because cards have much more data to integrate with. So that's very important. So you can use your stickies to do whatever you want in Miro, but as soon as you convert them to cards, they become immediately synced with Kanban Zone. So let's go into Kanban Zone, and as you can see, Miro 2 is already here, and you'll see later Miro 1 is going to come in. It's just a delay on the Miro side, and the card is right here, created. It's got nothing in it. It just has the information here in Kanban Zone. So now let's do the second integration. We're going to now install the second solution, which is the Kanban Zone to Miro. Same approach. Step number 1, already done for you. Step number 2, we're just going to reestablish this connection by picking what we need. So we're going to do the Miro board. We already have our Miro account. We already have the storage, so we're not going to create another one. We already established that in the previous solution that we created. So we're going to click continue. Here, same story. We need to tell it which board you want in Miro. We're going to select the same one. So I'm going to keep everything on the same two board in Miro and Kanban Zone to keep it simple for the demo. I'm going to click continue. This is where it creates everything. This time it went very fast. And we are at the step where now we just have to start the integration. As soon as it kicks in, now we will see that we have 2 installations running. And we are going to start playing with Kanban Zone now. So in Kanban Zone, it doesn't matter where I create my cards. I'll create them here in progress. And I'll say this one is going to be KZ1. And I'm also going to create KZ2. So now that I've created those 2 cards, let's see what happens in Miro. So as you can see, the 2 cards are already here. I'll move them here for convenience. But the 2 cards are already, it's very fast. Now, there's something different. When we create a card from Kanban Zone to Miro, we add a description. That's why we need to use these cards. And if you look at it, it gives you the link. And if you put a little space here, it will turn it into a link. And you can just click it and open the corresponding card in Kanban Zone. So You see how clearly we make this happen? We just create cards in Kanban Zone. They show up in Miro. And if you create them in Miro, they will show up in Kanban Zone. So let's create another card here. We'll call it Miro 3 and see why this Miro 1 has not made it yet. I'm going to change the color just because I want to. And let's see what happens now in Kanban Zone. So in Kanban Zone, I would expect the Miro 3 to come in, and I'm still waiting for that Miro 1, and I know it's going to come in, it just takes forever. So Miro 3 just came in, and I'm going to pause the video until we see Miro 1 show up. Oh, there it is. Oh, I didn't even have to turn off the video. It just showed up. And this is how we integrate between Miro and Kanban Zone. So any card you create in Miro will show up in Kanban Zone. And every card that you create in Kanban Zone will show up in Miro with that added link description. That's it. I hope you enjoy this. And I can see how you can still do amazing things in Miro. But as soon as you're ready to execute on these things, turn your stickies into cards, and this is where Miro and Kanban Zone work perfectly together. Miro is great for whiteboarding, and Kanban Zone is ideal for executing and tracking that what you said you would do in Miro is now happening in Kanban Zone. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see what you do with Miro and Kanban Zone together.